Today, I'm sharing with you what I think are the best scenarios in AimLab from their official playlist, Scenarios and Tasks to custom-made Kovacs-like scenarios. I've been playing AimLab for about a year and a half now, and I'm getting closer and closer to Grandmaster rank every day. And I've played just about every task multiple times now at the very least. So here are what I think are the best tasks and scenarios in AimLab to improve your aim, specifically for Apex Legends in Season 11. So starting off pretty much where I started off at aim training when I first got into AimLab after getting my PC, where a majority of other people have and will start off at grid shot, which is one of the most helpful tasks if you're just starting out on keyboard and mouse or aim training in general. But for grid shot, it is going to be best used as a warm-up and nothing else. I think grid shot should only be used as just a warm-up for your muscles and get into that habit of aiming and clicking first off. Other than that, there's line trace and multi-line trace, which I think are absolutely necessary for building good habits or changing bad habits that you have picked up of overshooting or having shaky flicks. But for actual practicing in AimLab, grid shot speed is a solid click timing task that isn't too difficult, and I think gives you some great flicking practice and precision. Going back to preset tasks for flicking, spider shot, speed, precision, and ultimate are all solid flicking tasks. I suggest starting with speed, moving to precision, and ending off with ultimate as a good mix of speed and precision. Spider shot is overall good for click timing, flicking, and reaction time, and is, in my opinion, one of the best flicking tasks because flicking is not the most important aiming exercise in Apex Legends, and unless you're starting out, should not be the focus of your aim training. Tracking is a little bit different because that is what the most of Apex Legends gunplay is based around. Long TTKs and lots of heavy, unpredictable target tracking with lots of jumping, crouch spamming, and fast moving targets, even moving through the air. So for starters, circle shot or strafe shot precision or ultimate, particularly for the tracking and click timing precision with micro start track, reactive track, above track, and below track being the best tracking tasks for Apex Legends, but tracking in AimLab is a bit iffy because of the low speed and how large the targets are. Reactive track especially is what got me started in real tracking specifically for Apex Legends, and before I moved on to customs and Kovacs before I started my actual aim training routine. So that's what got me started off, and I definitely recommend it for beginners to intermediate players. After that, if you go into the customs tab and go into the workshop and search under scenarios, you will find lots of custom made tasks, and I wouldn't bother with the playlists unless you're specifically looking for a pre-made Apex warm-up for Season 11. The weapons or the recoil tabs, and only focus on the scenarios tab. And you can either look up Apex Legends specific scenarios and try out as many as you like and see if there are any you enjoy and feel will help you out. Or you can look up Kovacs specific scenarios, and I have played a few of them back when the workshop was still really new. So I'm absolutely sure there are more Kovacs copies on AimLab now, especially the crazy fast moving targets like Kovacs stair tracking, smoothness trainers, thin aiming gauntlet, and close long strafes invincible especially. And finally, I just wanted to briefly bring up Dazs Apex Fundamentals playlist with all custom scenarios that are specifically made for Apex Legends training, and is a brand new playlist which does have a lot of very difficult scenarios. So starting off as a beginner using AimLab's preset tasks until you feel comfortable enough to have enough practice to move on to the Apex Fundamentals training. But definitely go check out Daz's video covering this playlist so you know all of these scenarios that are in it and how to play them. The link for his video will be down in the description, so please go check his video out if you are interested in that playlist. So now that you know all of the best scenarios in AimLab for Apex Legends, click this video right here to know if Wraith is still obsolete in Season 11, or is Ashe not taking over as the most aggressive legend.